I'd like to go ahead and start the award ceremony. And again, thank you to everyone who participated in the first annual research day. And a very special thanks to our dean who supported us and was the mastermind of this event following the initiatives through the biomedical engineering department. So I'd like to hand it over to Dean Bardet.
Thank you, Elena. Well, my first word is going to be thanks. I want to thank you for participating to what is actually the first research day in the College of Engineering. There's always a first, as we say, and I guarantee it looks like it's not going to be the last, because I've seen so much enthusiasm today, so many ideas flying in this room and on the posters that I am really convinced it's going to become somewhat a legacy, a tradition of the College of Engineering. Now, there's no need to tell you how important research is to the University of Miami and to the College of Engineering. We are a research university. We are a place where we create knowledge, knowledge which has never existed before, knowledge which will actually transform the world. And you have seen today example of that knowledge, and I'm sure that your imagination has really filled the gaps to see what this knowledge can do in the future. So I think it's very important to recognize that research is a very critical phase to develop the knowledge. I don't know, but teachers may influence thousands of students in their life. As professors, we may influence maybe 5,000, maybe 10,000 students. That would be remarkable during your career. A researcher, if you discover something, a new drug, you will influence millions, possibly billions of people. And so research has a far-reaching goal, realm, that actually our traditional teaching. So research is really critical, and the only place really where we can do it is in research university. In addition to research, I hope you've seen the dimension of innovation. What's happening in our lab needs to be passed on to our communities, need to be passed on to people who need it, to the patient who actually are suffering possibly from cancer, people who are diabetic. All this is the innovation part, the translation of knowledge to our community. So I wanted to really, and when we discussed that with Elena, the idea was clear. We wanted to display the variety, the firework of innovation and knowledge which is being developed right here at the U. We wanted to stimulate collaborations between departments. Today we have seen someone who was from the business school. Maybe next year we will have even more participants from other schools and colleges. Okay? That would be a great thing to do. So that's about all I want to say. I heard some very good news, very good about the broadcasting. I want to congratulate the person in the back who has been taking and broadcasting the movies. Apparently some faculty were able to attend from their office, and they reported to me that actually the recording were exceptional. It was actually better to watch from their room than to be here because of the student traffic during the presentation. And so here we have a thumb up to our IT person. Thank you very much, sir. Okay, so we're going to be... The only thing my only dark side of this meeting is we were lacking pizza. I found out that the food was depleted very shortly after 12 o'clock, implying that you're not also hungry for knowledge, but you're also plainly hungry. All right, so we are going to structure the The awards, we discussed that with Elena again and a group of faculty. We're going to have awards which are given by faculty, and we're going to have awards which are given by students. So the students will recognize faculty, and the faculty will recognize students. The idea is simple. We live in a research community, and there are no barriers, okay, between faculty and students. We will have also Bob, our entrepreneur in residence, to come and evaluate, he will tell us more, but he will actually appreciate or assess the ability of some research to go to the market, okay? And so maybe he will approach you with an offer, I don't know, maybe for a startup or something. So remember, research needs to influence lives. And through translation, that's what we're going to be doing. It doesn't stay only in papers or in libraries. It has to touch people. Okay, having said that, I'm going to call back Elena. She has a plan for you. And then we're going to call the juries, right, to come here and give the awards to those who have been selected. Elena is going to give you more details on how things work. Elena?
Before we get to the awards, I wanted to provide some thank yous. At the top, I wanted to again thank Dean Bardet for supporting this activity from the very beginning financially, and also with all the resources that are available in the college. And you'll see that there were a lot of resources and people that were involved. So first, I'd like to thank Dean Bardet. Thank you so much. I'd also like to thank the session chairs, which are, the vast majority of them are the chairs of the departments, and also Dr. Zebarth. And so, again, I really appreciate all the time that the chairs put into this in putting together the lineups and in gathering all of the presentations. Thank you so much. I also like to thank the poster chairs, the Graduate Engineering Student Council, and Alvaro and Babek, who were instrumental, and we went back and forth a bunch of times yesterday trying to finalize a list of posters. I also wanted to thank all of the officers in the GESC who helped in setting up the poster session. I also wanted to thank the judging process. Very thankful to everyone who participated in developing the processes and then also administering them and carrying them out. And also the marketing and technology, a lot of help on that end as well. Very thankful for putting together the agenda and then putting it on the web, facilitating the technology with the posters and also the live streaming. And most of all, very important is the logistical help throughout the day that we had from staff within the college. So thanks to all. It wouldn't have been possible without all of the help that we received. So at this point, I'd like to start the process of the awards. There are 2 poster awards at $250 each, 2 speaker awards at $1,000 each, and 1 overall innovation award at $1,000. These awards they have monetary value with them, but they are to promote research of the individual that receives the awards. The speakers are the ones that receive the account, but that account is to be used for travel or supplies that are needed for research. Okay, so the first award is Best Poster for Fundamental Research. Dr. Mons, I'd like to ask if you can come up and...
So I'm just going to give you a brief overview of the process. It was very complex. We evaluated the posters in advance, we graded them, we took a top 6 finalists, then we evaluated the posters, we took an average, standard deviation, a statistical distribution, and at the end of this, it was really difficult because all of the posters were actually really impressive, and I think all of the students did a really great job at presenting their work. And we have one winner, and the winner is Freddy Gonzalez Badillo.
We're going to have a photo here.
Yeah, when?
Okay. Okay. Voilà.
Congratulations.
Okay, thank you.
The next poster is for Best Poster for Innovation. Bob?
That's
would you-
Bob, will you present it?
If I can take a second and talk about the criteria for innovation that will also apply to the final one. We didn't go through standard deviation, getting a lot of data and anything like that. Mike Davis, who's one of my colleagues in the Office of Tech Transfer, and I really listened to both the presentations and went and looked at the posters. And what we were looking for is things we thought were perhaps closest to some commercial utilization. And that's completely different than standard deviations and all the good research stuff. But it does reflect the fact that a lot of the thinking also is looking down the road to use by the community. So the recipient of the best poster for innovation during the research day is Babak Bafai. Did I pronounce that correctly? I'm certain I ruined the pronunciation. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for all the help. Thank you.
I'm so excited that
Awesome, thank you. Congratulations.
Don't sit down, Bob. We have another one. Now that we have Bob up here, we will also do the Best Innovation Award.
Well, again, criteria was things that we felt might be close. In this particular case, we were very interested in speeding along the process. So Alicia Jackson won for her research.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Oops, wait, you're supposed to. You're supposed to.
The check is in the mail. Great. as we said.
Thank you, Bob. Okay, the next award is for Best Student Presentation. Darren.
First of all, we need to thank all of our students. We were so proud of all of your presentations. I think faculty and fellow students came to us to tell us what a wonderful day today was. So I think all of you are winners, and it was difficult to choose. We had to do the standard deviation and all the points, and it was quite close. However, the winner is Sohan Williams.
Thanks again. Congratulations. Thank you. And last but not least is the best faculty presentation. Now, this was awarded by students. Now, is Alvaro here?
Yeah.
Babek, I think you're going to help out.
we have to take a photo instead of Alvaro, not.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
Oh, I cannot do it.
no, Babek, come here. You're going to announce the best faculty presentation.
Oh, announcing. Okay,
Yes,
I thought-
yes,
okay,
it was the
sorry,
same.
sorry,
It was the
sorry.
same process as the
Oh,
student.
I thought okay. Okay. Embra Kelly.
Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you. So this concludes.
This concludes the event. So if you have not won this year, maybe next year, you'll be the winners. So until then, keep it up and go Kane.